Good morning. Obviously, I've made it into work at this point. Hopefully, I got a couple clips of myself coming in. Today, a lot of my work is going to be fairly sedentary. I'm going to be sitting at my desk and getting hopefully a lot of work done. Day to day here at the office can really vary. Some days I'm doing a lot of meetings or presentations, interacting with people, but other days I'm definitely sitting at my desk and spending a lot of time doing work there. Today, why I chose to film is that not only am I coming into work today, I'm also teaching later today. So hopefully that will end up for an interesting day in my life, but I'll take you along with my day.
When I first get into office, I like to set out a day plan that lays out all of my tasks by the hour. I'll go through my email and see if there are any things that need an urgent reply, but for the most part, I'll take inventory of the to-dos for my own work plan and decide a time to reply to emails later that morning. Having a plan with non-negotiable goals for the day, as well as some sort of stretch items, allows me to focus and feel motivated to begin working. If I'm having a late lunch, like I am today, I'll grab an early afternoon coffee. I actually work out of two offices. This is not our main office, but the office of the operating company. We don't have a ton of options out here for coffee, but Waves Coffee definitely hits the spot. Once I grab my hazelnut latte, I'll head back into the office to continue working through the goals I set in the morning. The rest of my morning was spent wrapping up some analysis for another team. A large part of my work is actually communication. Once I've done the work and come to recommendations, I spend a fair amount of time actually crafting appropriate visualizations or choosing the best modes to communicate those results. It really is true that it doesn't matter how great you are at your work, if you can't communicate it well, you won't really be able to make an impact. And then it was finally time for lunch. On days that are going to be particularly long, like this day definitely was going to be, I choose to eat out. Since I was working in Surrey, I was able to get in some human interaction after sitting at my desk for what felt like forever and meet up with a friend at SFU for lunch. Fast forwarding the day just a bit here, I've made my way to downtown Vancouver, where I am teaching a data analytics course at BrainStation. If I make it downtown with some time to spare, I usually find myself in a coffee shop like Quantum, where I grab a coffee and sort of unwind from the long day of work I've just had before I jump into teaching.
So I'm all set up to teach here at BrainStation this evening. Obviously, the students aren't here yet. Today's a bit of an introduction, so we're starting off with dinner. I'll try to show a couple clips of that, but I won't be able to actually show you while I'm teaching, but I'll check in after class.
For your evening classes, so you'll have access to come upstairs and grab that before your class starts. So right over here, we have no equipment as well, and then tea and our hot water kettle. If you bring dinner.
It's a little bit after 11 and I just got off the bus. I'm almost home. I'll check in with you once I have actually gotten inside and I am ready to go to bed. All right, I think this is where I am going to end this video off, this day in the life with me as a data scientist. I think it's a little past 11:30 at this point. I started work a little bit past 8 o'clock, so I've definitely been out of the house for a majority of the day. This is not a typical day for me. I tend to work the 8 to 4, 9 to 5 type of schedule, as I'm sure most data scientists do, or most people who work in an office type environment. But I really wanted to share today because I think it sort of highlights the scope or the variety of different things you can do as a data scientist. It can be anything from actually doing the analysis, sitting at a desk, communicating that analysis out to others on your team, answering emails, to actually doing presentations or instructing like I was this evening. I don't think this is a sustainable lifestyle for anyone to sort of work two jobs like I was today, but it's definitely something that I am really thankful and really passionate about doing. I'm really thankful for the opportunity to be able to share my passions in a variety of ways throughout my profession. So I just wanted to share a little bit about how data science is manifesting in my life right now and what I'm involved in with currently. And shortly, I feel like I'm going to start slurring my words, so it's probably time for me to sign off. But thanks for tuning in. I hope you're able to get a little bit of insight about what it might be like to work as a data scientist.